this is Mike from Junkie on Crafts and Builds, and this is a very special impressions video. I just got these three lovely ladies in today from Valaverse. This is the Action Force Steel Brigade, but Breast Cancer Awareness editions. Now, these are still available on the Valaverse website, and it says on there that all the purchases of this figure, the proceeds from them are going to be shared with the Gemma Foundation. The Gemma Foundation is in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. They're a 501c nonprofit organization dedicated to providing free services to individuals and families touched by breast cancer in our local communities of Rhode Island, southeastern Massachusetts, and eastern Connecticut. This foundation was created in 2004 in honor of Miss Gemma. She was a wife and mother of 9 who lost her fight against breast cancer in 2002. She was known for instilling in her children strong family values and the importance of helping others in need. So it started out as a one-stop shop website full of resources and information, grew into a foundation that provides over 20 holistic programs designed to heal the mind and body and spirit of not only the person going through breast cancer treatment, but also for that person's family. So this is a foundation that Bobby researched and worked with to provide the proceeds from the sales of these figures for breast cancer awareness. So with that history out of the way, which is very important, let's go ahead and check out this figure's packaging. So here we are looking at one of these lovely female steel brigades, and it has this really awesome pink card back, breast cancer awareness here on the top, open blister card here showing everything that comes with this special repaint of the female steel brigade from series 3. And again, we got the extra foot at the bottom here. So if you choose to leave this figure mint in box, you can definitely display her standing up without any problems. On the back, we have this really beautiful piece of artwork showing the female steel brigade. Again, she's worth 3 action points. And we'll zoom in here so you can look at the combat profile. So with the packaging out of the way, let's get the Steel Brigade figure out and ready for action. And here we have our lovely Steel Brigade out of her packaging. So let's go through the accessories that come with her. We start off with this foot stand like we normally get with all the Action Force figures. This is a carryover from Series 3. Again, we have this nice diamond plate sculpt on here, Action Force. Slice in the back for the combat profile. All one piece. Right, we know it, we love it, we know we put these somewhere. But for this special one, I might keep one out and cut the combat profile just to have her on display. Next we have, for armament, we have our AR here. Again, weapon we've seen many times. Came with the female Steel Brigade. We have our removable gunmetal magazine. And everything else is a black sculpt. We have, again, returning the Maxim 9. We know it. And that's about all I'm going to say. It is blast effect compatible. This one here, going back just to make sure you understand, this one's going to have the blast effect that goes over the barrel. We have our combat knife. Again, something we're quite familiar with. Same gunmetal on the blade, black handle. I forgot to mention she comes with 2 more magazines, but you already know that. And then we get the usual assortment of hands. Default are a pair of trigger hands. We are going to have our pair of item holding hands, and as you can see here, it's black plastic, but it has that same dark gray accent on the knuckles and towards the back of the glove that we see on the female Steel Brigade. We of course get our cupping hands, and last but not least, fists. So nothing we're not unfamiliar with. So let's look at her a little closer here. All right, so here we are with this pink Steel Brigade, and she is in this really nice matte pink plastic for the mold. Definitely not super bright. It's, I guess I would call it a typical pink, but we have our accents here, silver across the bottom of the mask, this light blue for the visor, black accent here. Again, we have this dark gray on the body armor, And other accent pieces, we have the breast cancer awareness here over top the right breast, Steel Brigade on the left. We have our usual magazine carriers, drop hip holster. Along the back we have our tactical belt with a sheath for the combat knife. And we roll down, we have a little bit of a glossier black here for the boots, again with that dark gray accent color here for the protective parts. So here's the back. All a beautiful looking repaint from Valaverse to support this cause. So if we're going to do articulation real quick, we should all be quite familiar with this, but for those that haven't seen it for some reason or don't have any female figures, recommend you get some, but here we go. Head is on a ball hinge, can look up that far, can look down that far. We got to rotate. We got a little bit of attitude here you can do, and look at that. Even with a ball hinge, you can get a slight bit of attitude. I know those that say it just needs you need ball pegs, ball pegs, ball pegs. You can still get that with this figure, depending on how you have the sculpt of the head. Moving on, we have a little bit of tight joints here. Again, she's literally out of the box, but we get our 2 ratchets to get our T-pose, right? Let's get that down real quick. We got our 360, we got our bicep, double jointed pinless elbows, and we have our wrist swivel and hinge. Triggers are on vertical hinges. All the other hands are going to be on horizontal hinges. Okay. We have our waist rotation. We don't have much in regards to ab crunch because of this battle vest, but we know that by now. We got our drop hips and legs can go up that far, back that far. We got our thigh rotation like usual, and our double jointed knees, little tight. There we go. Again, tolerances are tight, but not excruciating. I didn't do anything like heating her up or what. So we have our boot cut, and then ankle down, up, and pivot. So basic articulation that we come to expect from Valaverse and the female Steel Brigade. So this is not a regular final impressions. You already know I love the Valaverse action figure line. The females from Series 3 have really been standout to the fact that we've had a couple of them reissued. We get variants, and we also get special ones exclusive for certain events, like we have here with the Steel Brigade supporting breast cancer awareness. But I can say for myself, I have been affected by losing someone I loved due to breast cancer, and there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about her and what she did to contribute in making me the man I am today. So I will say, for those that are dealing with this, whether it's you yourself or you are looking at a loved one who's struggling, please take the time to look and find resources that are available for you to work through and deal with what the emotional, physical, and mental toll this disease has on a person and their loved ones. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. This is not something that can go unchecked. If you do wish to purchase these, like I said, they are available on Valaverse.com. I'm not sure if he's going to stop at the end of the month or if they are going to be available at the last 2 conventions that Valaverse will be at here in 2024, which is the Rhode Island Comic Con and Legions Con, both of which are happening the first 2 weeks in November. If you don't want the figure, please consider donating to a foundation of your choice for cancer research. And let's really tell everyone to just say at once, fuck cancer, let's find a cure. Talk to your representatives, let's get the research done, and let's solve this problem. Thank you guys very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.